Hey everyone, welcome once again to Casting from Exile. That's a wording. English is difficult. Today we're here with Clint. We just played this game of Commander with the new Lord of the Ring decks, which are, the decks thematically. I think they're awesome, especially the humans. I loved it.
They're a win, man, for sure.
Huh?
Fun. Very fun.
They're super fun. And yeah, so today we're gonna be talking a little bit of what could have gone better. For me, definitely, pretty much everything could have gone better. But let's start with our guest. Clint, how do you feel your deck did? What could have happened, to turn the tide? And why do you hate the hobbits?
If we see the game, I don't think I really hate the hobbits. I think it was the player I attacked the least, to be fair. But there were a few things which I could have done better, and I wished worked out better for me. Both castings of Sauron.
You whiffed.
How unlucky can
Dude,
one?
Yeah.
10 cards, that's like 10% of your deck you went through.
And
Not
getting
one.
the one creature you would never really want on your table. And I believe, since it says return a creature, you do not have the option.
No, exactly,
to
it's not
Yeah,
made.
you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there was that. There were a few other things which I could have done better. Like, for example, before casting Sauron, both times I had the option to cycle a creature card out of my hand into the graveyard.
Graveyard straight away.
But I was too excited to actually see what would turn out before it came back to bite me. But it was still quite a fun game, I would say.
I mean, you were really scary. Like,
You were
honestly.
really scary. Yeah. I thought you were going to overrun us.
Honestly, until Abby was like, oh, I made 1 billion tokens and swing out with haste. I was like, oh my god, no, maybe.
I was waiting for him to try and kill Luis and swing out with everything. And then I was like, right, now's my moment.
Now's the time.
Had I not been so greedy
With
I
those
could have-
attacks at the end.
Not
yeah.
just the attacks. Instead of using all that mana to do all of this, I could have done different plays, meaning taking care of your creatures. But I thought this would have been more fun.
Yeah.
And retrospectively, I do regret it, but at the same time, I believe it was the most fun thing I could have done. So,
I think it was a really fun game.
It was.
all in all, I'm definitely getting this deck for myself. So.
Yeah. To be honest, like the elf deck, I wasn't as keen on overall. Of all of the decks, I think the elf deck is probably like the least powerful. And it's like the most far away from what an elf deck normally is, because like every other deck, like a human deck, very aggressive, the Grixis deck, very slow burn, but then really scary, and the elf hobbits, it's crazy. And the elves, because the Secret Council thing, the deliberation, really on theme for Lord of the Rings, because the elves are all about deliberating and taking their sweet ass time. But in game, I didn't. In fact, Elrond is probably the best commander out of the box for the deck, I would say, simply because he gives you benefit there and then. It's like, oh, listen, you either give me something or give me +1s. And if you have a big board on the battlefield, that's really
Which, as
useful.
we saw, you can get it quite easily.
Yeah, and remember I told you about that card about that like Arachnogenesis for
Yes,
elves. That
yes,
was the
yes,
one
yes,
that saved me.
In fact, we just told me, we just spoke about this card.
We just spoke about Notion Thief and Arachnogenesis for elves, and they both came out.
Yes.
I couldn't believe you got that then. I really thought I was going to win the game.
I drew it from the command sphere. I was like,
You'll see the look on your face. You were surprised by that.
so was I think I was more surprised. I was like, oh my god. I was so sure I was going to die, but that card saved me.
Yeah, it really did. And then you just overrun me.
Yeah, I didn't even read that best part. I was like, oh, elves, whatever, make elves. I prevent combat damage. Like, wait a second. Nine elves, eh? You don't say. And then I have that other elf that I can get and play.
Yeah, you did well. You did well.
Yes. So, Luis,
How
what
did
about...
the card save you?
The high gods really saved me. What about you, man?
Man, mine is just, I regret nothing. I declared war to Mordor as soon as I could, and I went down swinging. I was going to deal lethal damage to Clint.
That last one, that shared animosity was like, hey, what you gonna do about that?
Yeah, man, but, unfortunately, I didn't get to stick too long, because I was getting punched for like 9 damage
damage each
commander,
time,
each time, so, it was just like a 3-shot at any point in time.
Yeah.
The thing is, had I not been so, let's say, unlucky with Sauron, I would have taken you out after that hostage taker play, where I would have had Sauron in play with
And
haste, but
Whip twice.
it wasn't meant to be.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That was crazy.
But all in all, the deck is really, really fun. I already mentioned it. Not only because it plays with the monarchy, which is like one of my now top mechanics in Magic. It's still foretelling for me though. Like that's the one. But yeah, like no, the deck was really good. Like the theme is really cool, and the whole create creatures and tokens, and they have haste, and they punch you, and then they come back, and then they keep punching you. It's cool, man. It's really, really cool. I'm getting all 4 decks.
Yeah, same. As soon as they arrive, I'm getting
because
I love the art. I love the themes.
yeah, everything is like so well done. Like they did a really good job with this set, personally speaking. There are some things I would have changed, but like all in all, like for example, the Soul Ring being for everyone,
that would have been,
or like the command tower for Sauron not being the tower with the eye, just like Mount Doom, like it was, there's like a couple things, but all in all, like the deck did what it was supposed to do, which is like becoming the monarch and then just playing off of that. Unfortunately, you had that dude that kept like not leaving me be the monarchy, and then actually draw. Yeah, man, it pretty much shuts down the whole monarchy.
Yeah, totally. It shuts down any draw strategy. I mean, it's like
I was drawing cards off of monarchy. It doesn't really shut it off.
No, but for me, I was counting on the whole thing, and then you attacked me. So then you drew like what? Like you were on +4 each turn, like on card draw, because then you kept playing spells that let you draw cards.
That was a good thing about that deck, I think. That the fact that you have Thrill of Possibility and stuff like that, you can fill your graveyard.
You know what also surprised me a little? So I had the Notion Thief, but no one really played a big spell where they would have drawn multiple cards. It was always just the one out of the Monarchy. Of course, I'm not sure if it was intentional being played like that because I had the Notion Thief, but I was waiting for a bigger effect to be played rather than just the Monarchy. But it worked out well, I guess, in the end for me. So.
You noticed, in fact, when Notion Thief died the first time, I cast 3 draw spells because I needed to. But yeah, it's oppressive. It is super impressive.
It is one of the saltiest cards.
What was the quote you said before, which was so good?
Yes. In Magic, there is a lot of fun to be had, but I would like to have all of it.
I want to have it all. It's so much fun to be having Magic. I'm gonna have it all.
So now let's move over to the Shire a little bit.
Yes.
How did the Hobbits?
Yeah, I mean, it did okay. It was slow to start off, to be honest. I misplayed in the beginning. I completely forgot that I had a Commander Sphere, and I actually had access to green. So I should have been able to start bringing things out sooner, and then I probably would have created the food token sooner, and may have gotten everything else done sooner, kind of, really. It's a fun deck though. I did really enjoy it, and that Farmer Cotton is brilliant.
I really think they did go out of their way to make the Hobbit deck the strongest straight out of the box.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so good. It's so good.
Though I do not really feel like it's that much stronger than the rest. I'm not even sure it's the strongest, but it's a very potent deck, right?
I think it's very innocuous to start off with. So I'm just creating foods and little 1/1s, and nothing's really happening here. Just off in the background, and I was kind of hoping that was going to save me, but you one-upped me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you had it until the very last play.
100% was as soon as she killed him, I'm like, I'm dead next turn. There's nothing I could do. Draw. Elvenar Genesis.
Yes, and you did in fact ask you won the game. You were under the impression that you would have one of the spots.
So under the impression I was not going to win that one. I was just like, let's see how the elves do.
Yeah.
I guess that's it. The person who gets picked on the least, which I think was me that game.
Yeah.
Ended up winning.
I mean, I was not picking on anything.
You didn't touch me. You didn't touch
at
me
all. I attacked Guy because I knew she was gonna gain the life. So I just just.
The only interaction I had was that one card that put 3 stun counters on, which, by the way, that was such a good use of
Hostage. You know how pumped I was when I had to get anger out of the graveyard.
Dude, that was
man, but still, that was a really good use to get your commander back.
I was like, man, he just
really
stayed 2 full turns.
2 full turns, and actually you still get the payoff of Sauron.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To do it again. That's it. And you don't have to pay command attacks or anything extra.
If anything, you get like more benefit.
Yeah, and indeed it was. But
Yeah, all in all, I think these decks are pretty fun. I would like, for new players, I think the Hobbit deck is like a little bit, more friendly. Even like the humans.
The hobbits and the humans, I think, are pretty friendly.
Yeah, the elf, I will not touch it with a 10-foot pole. and Sauron, although like you were saying, it starts a little bit slow, but once it gets going,
Once it gets going,
it's like
Yeah.
good luck with that, man.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I was lucky to get to that amount of mana so soon, but
You ramped really well.
yes, once
Yeah, you
top
did.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no turning back. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. It was a very fun game. Thank you so much, Clint, once again for coming.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
We're not gonna be doing the ceremonial giving him the T-shirt.
We already
because as you
gave
can
it to
see,
him.
We already gave it to him when we did our practice game, which also helped with us, like knowing a little bit more of these cards.
By the way,
because there's
guys,
a lot of new-
just FYI, Clint happens to be the winner of the Yawgmoth giveaway.
Yeah, he's the one. He's the one. So very well done on that again. Thank you. And before I finish this video off, guys, I would like to remind you that we're gonna be attending the
Malta Gaming Expo.
the Malta Gaming Expo on the 2nd of September in the Topaz Hotel in Bojiba. If you haven't bought the tickets, you can find out the link in the description. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Alrighty. All that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Catch you on the flip side.
Bye, guys.
Adios.